You know, when I think about retaining your sexual energy, I look at a perfect example I look at is Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson had to prepare for his fight by abstaining from sex, right? From abstaining from retaining his, sexual energy for that fight. And he was able to knock out his opponent, bam, wham, thank you, ma'am, knock him out. And he was charged, mentally and physically charged, to knock out his opponent, KO his opponent. You know what I mean? He just had that energy. He had the mental clarity and a clear mind to go into that fight with the mindset, the intention of winning and knocking out his opponent. He was going to win that fight because that was the only thing that was on his mind, was winning that fight. You know what I mean? Like, you become a different animal. When you are releasing all the time, man, you're not the same. Like, even if you're with a woman, if you're releasing all the time and you're not giving yourself time, you're not giving yourself a break to, charge yourself up. Charge up your body. You got to look at your body as a computer, all right, as a phone. From time to time, you got to charge your battery so that you have the power, the full power necessary to go out in the world, do what you got to do, and conquer. You know what I mean? Have the energy necessary to get things done and to have that attack on your goals. A man that releases all the time is not going to have that same attack, that same drive, that same hunger. I don't care what you tell me, it's not going to be there. And you know for a fact it's not going to be there. And when I look at my own life, I was playing sports. I was playing volleyball. I did track. You know what I mean? Now, specifically when it comes to volleyball, I was good at that sport. Now, some of y'all will think volleyball is a female-only sport. No, that's wrong. It's a male sport too. Men play volleyball too, so can females. Just like if females can play basketball, okay. I mean, just like if men, they play basketball, so can females. Same thing with volleyball. And I was particularly good at that sport and decent, but the problem was I found myself releasing a lot. Okay, and that wasn't good for my performance. I didn't have the mental drive, the clarity, the concentration, and I didn't have a lot of long sustainable energy to keep me through the game. Right? I feel like if I had practiced retention during my high school years, trust and believe, I would be a beast in any sport that I would do. I can guarantee you that. It would force me to get in better shape. It would force me to eat better. Okay? And I would be way more focused. Probably would have got honor roll or something, But I know when it comes to athletics, I would have been a monster. I can tell you right now, I promise you I would have been a monster. If I did basketball, I was okay at b-ball, but I would have been better. I would have been so much better if I was retaining. And I know this may sound a little bit crazy to you, but I'm telling you, bro, I would have been 10 times better at athletics, track and field. I'm talking about any sport. And it would take me a little bit longer to get good at it with practice and stuff, but I would be on point. The whole thing is I would be on point, completely on point, always alert, always prepared. It's like I'm just ready to go, headstrong attack. You know what I mean? And that's how you are when you play sports. When you play in sports, you got to have that attack. You got to have that focus and that concentration and be able to perform well and have that long sustainable energy to keep you through the game. And you know what happens when you're a beast at sports? Women are going to be interested. Women are going to want to talk to you more. Oh yeah, that's right. That's a fact. That is 100% undeniable fact. Women will want to talk to you more when they see a guy that's good at sports and he's locked in on the sport. They're going to pay attention to that. A lot of girls in school, they pay attention to guys that are really good at sports and they're doing their thing and they're just killing it. Those is what women go after in high school. The guys that they go after in high school is the guys that are good at sports, that are more athletic, right? And I missed out. I feel like personally I missed out. And I know I would have been a beast. And I would have gotten more girls interested in me to talk to, you know what I'm saying, to do whatever, you know what I'm saying, have my fun, right? Every other area of my life would just be so much better and improved, you know? And this is why, for me, I made that video talking about how I wish I knew about retention when I was in high school. And I mean that. I wish I really knew about this, you know? Because when you're young, it's better enough when you're young, you have all this energy to be great at whatever it is that you like to do and that you're good at and that you find enjoyable to do. Whatever hobby you find enjoyable, you're going to easily excel at it because you just have the energy, the drive, the focus to be great at it, to be consistent at it. You know, that's the most important thing when it comes to practice and retention, is having the energy to perform, having the energy to, you know, act on, you know, the things that you like to do, the hobbies that you can pour into, you know what I mean? Skills that you can work on developing day by day. And when you're consistent at it, you're going to see the results. You know what I mean? And so, for me, I definitely would have brought home some trophies if I was retaining my sexual energy while playing volleyball, man. I would have brought home so many damn trophies. I can guarantee you I would. I would at least won most of the games for my team. You know what I'm saying? Because I was already a great server, serving the ball and everything. But, like, I knew I could have been better. And I knew that I was lacking when it came to my weight. And I wasn't eating the best. So I knew I wasn't reaching my fullest potential in that sport. And I could have been 10 times better if I was dieting right, working out, staying in shape, and practicing retention. You know what I mean? My high school experience, man, would have been so much better. You know, but that's just me reflecting for the most part. So with that being said, man, you know, practicing retention, it will give you the necessary energy that you need to work on crafting your skills, pouring into your hobbies, and just being good at what you love to do.